Like many people in their 20s, I look back at games of my childhood and teens way more fondly than I do of new games coming out today. Nostalgia. Nostalgia can be defined as a feeling of longing for a time in the past, often a period of childhood or close relationship. It can evoke feelings of pleasure, sadness, or a sense of bittersweetness. People may feel nostalgic when they think about or reminisce about a memory from the past, and may even wish to return to that time. So let's go through a few games that hit that nostalgia button for me. An example I like to use is Call of Duty Zombies, all the way up to and including Black Ops 3. World at War sent shivers down my spine when playing as a kid. I remember playing Knacked for the first time with my brother, and it was like a true horror game. The sense of anticipation of what might happen, unlocking doors for the first time and hitting the box. For me, Black Ops 3 was the zombies I played the most. It was perfect timing for me growing up. It had great maps such as Horizon Drac, and new consoles at the time coming out made it the perfect game. It had some amazing Easter eggs, and was the first zombies game that had a boss fight in the Easter egg battle. And to me it feels way better than the modern equivalent, with Black Ops 3 not driving up interest to me whatsoever. Zombies, for example, should have a shield, not armor. There should be double tap and jug, classic perks on the map. The old perk jingles really hit that nostalgic spot. The Staff and Origins, the bows on Horizon Drac, all classic wonder weapons that were achievable to get. One of the first games I really got into that addicting feeling with was Destiny. I remember my parents getting me that game for Christmas. I didn't play it for a month or two, as it wasn't the sort of game that really appealed to me. At school, I heard some of my friends talking about it. The Vault of Glass raid. Raid? What was a raid? I had to try it now. So my brother and I loaded it up and gave it a chance. And wow, I didn't know what I was getting into. Raids, trials, trying to find Xur for the exotic loot. That chase for loot was huge, and I'd never played a game like it. In fact, it drew me into playing Borderlands 2 and 3 and giving more looter shooters a go. But for me, Destiny 2 just didn't hit the same. I got the game on day one, before it was free to play. The enhanced graphics and movement, as well as the ease of getting loot, ruined for many a great game. I, like many, feel nostalgia strongly for the original Destiny. But the question is why? Why do I prefer older games? I want to just say they are better, but they have worse graphics, no live service updates, and sometimes limited game modes and simplistic designs. In a way though, I think that is what makes older games great. They take you back to your childhood, the friendships formed, hopping online after school with friends, making sure you've all got the same console so you can play online together. These were the days before cross-platform existed. The beauty is the simplicity of the games. Call of Duty was just fun to play. In Zombies it wasn't overcomplicated, and hardcore players could complete well-crafted Easter eggs in the map. Maybe, in growing up, with less friends online and jobs taking up more time, I don't give modern games as much of a chance as I should. But something seems lacking in these games that there didn't used to be. Maybe it is just being out of childhood and in the adult life. When playing Call of Duty back in the day, the game was ready with content from day one. The way the game felt was great, and I had time to grind to get camos, prestige, and actually get good at the game. The same, unfortunately, cannot be said now. I'm in my early 20s, trying to progress my career, and gaming is secondary to other parts of my life that have taken over. There are many games that hit that nostalgic spot for me. Halo, the Call of Duties, the Battlefields, Rocket League. I mean, I could go on with these different games from the past. The memories created with some of my school friends back in the day on these games were amazing. The COVID period did somewhat create these conditions again. I got to sample the nostalgic past with friends again as the world paused for a year or two. I think nostalgia of games of the past comes with the time period and the people we played with. We take it for granted at the time, but look back on it fondly with less responsibilities in life and less things in the external world to take care of. We should look back with fond memories and appreciate how good life was at the time, and maybe one day we'll get the boys back on for another round of Kino der Toten. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.